Hello, and today we're going to look at a fun triple spammy team. I've picked all these Pokemon because they get to their charge moves quite quickly. Now I'm not taking it too seriously, I just want to throw a lot of charge moves at opponents and see how this team does against them. So this is my first battle using them. I'm going to use my Cherrim running Bullet Seed, Solar Beam and Weather Ball. I'm going to see an Azumarill, which is not a good match for me. Cherrim is made of glass, and if he's running Ice Beam he'll one-shot me. We stay in and build up some energy though, and weirdly enough he swaps out and brings in an Infernape. I didn't see that coming and I opted to bring in my Whiscash, who's running Mud Shot, Mud Bomb and Blizzard. Whiscash is a bit of a tank and I don't need to shield this Blast Burn, and now I can just spam him with Mud Bombs. This is going to let me pressure shields or do heavy damage to his Infernape. And I get both shields there. Now he's going to beat me to the next charge move, but I'm going to commit a shield because I can afford to. I know I can beat him to the next charge move, so I know Whiscash has won this matchup. I get a bit of lag here and can't get off my charge move. He then swaps out Infernape and I'll see his Azumarill, which isn't a great matchup for me. I just get off this charge move and I'm going to let my Whiscash go down. Because my charge moves are coming in fast, that puts pressure on my opponent to use a charge move against me, even though I've got low health and he can just farm me down. This is great for me because he's just dumped a load of energy and I can now bring in my Cherrim, who still has loaded energy from before. I can get off a Solar Beam and that'll one-shot his Azumarill. We see his Infernape again. He beats me with the charge move and I shield my Cherrim because I don't know what opponent he's got in the back, so I might still need it. And Weather Ball will be enough to take out an Infernape from this range. And we see a Cloyster, which is great for me because Toxicroak will easily be able to take this out. And my Toxicroak is running counter with Mud Bomb and Sludge Bomb. Toxicroak doesn't get to his charge moves as quick as the other two. Could have gone for like a Alolan Marowak with Bone Club, but I just wanted the variety. So that was my first game, and although I won it, I felt I was quite lucky. I kept using this team for a few more battles and I was lucky for 1, 2 out of 5. It wasn't a very good team. Flying Pokemon caused me a lot of problems as well as a few others. So I took out Whiscash and I put in Omastar, who knows Mud Shot and Agent Power. We see a Gliscor, and already I'm regretting taking out my Whiscash because I don't have a response for this. I get off a Weather Ball to see what it'll do to him. It does an okay amount of damage, but I want to save my Cherrim for other Pokemon, so I try and swap out for an Omastar. He also gets off a charge move, so I have to shield and then I can make the swap. I'm only running the one charge move on my Omastar. I used to use him a lot, but he's got a lot of weaknesses and I didn't really want to fork out the dust for that. I might do if I get one with better IVs though. I didn't use his shield there and he takes it pretty well, and I get off my charge move now. It'll do neutral damage if it hits because of Gliscor's air and ground typing, and I end up getting a shield. Now I have to shield my Omastar because if he goes down I don't have response to Gliscor. And now I just hope that he doesn't shield this. Didn't even do that much damage, so I probably was better off his Cherrim, and now he gets a charge move and it's bye bye Omastar. I bring out my Cherrim to finish him off and it's looking pretty bad. He's still in his lead Pokemon and he's got a shield in hand, and I've used both of mine. Unless he's got a Caterpie and a Beedoo from the back, this is a loss. And we've got my Cargo, who Omastar would have been perfect against. I bring out my Toxicroak, who's a really good counter for him, but he's got a shield in hand, so I expect to see the shield for this charge move. And I do. My opponent gets off his charge move now. It's going to be a Stone Edge, which isn't enough to take me out, but it does quite a bit of damage. And he swaps out and we see a Azumarill. So I'm just racing to get to a Sludge Bomb now and I don't quite make it. And it's game over. Gliscor is a huge problem for this team. If nothing else, we've learned he's a great Pokemon, and a pretty good investment for Season 2. I'm going to do another battle with the team because I felt I didn't play very well there. I really want to see what this team can do as well. It is meant to be a fun team, but I want it to do better than one win in every 5 games. One more battle now, and we're going to see my Cherrim against a Raichu. Raichu is a very powerful Pokemon, but he's also quite glassy like Cherrim. It's quite a good match because his Volt Switches aren't doing much damage to me. I'm not going to shield this. The only move I need to watch out for is Psychic. The rest of the moves Cherrim can take. Getting off my first Weather Ball here, and I get a shield, which is great. I have trouble getting the second one off due to lag. I end up shielding just to be safe, but I don't have to because it's just a Thunder Punch. Second Weather Ball here, that goes through and does some damage, and I can beat him to the charge move. Now this is either going to take Raichu out or get his last shield. Either of them is fine with me. And I end up getting his shield. He's going to beat me to the next charge move. I'm going to let Cherrim take it so I can save my shield. It doesn't really matter if it goes down at this point. It's the Brick Break and Cherrim can handle it. I just go in for the aggressive farm down here. And I have a Weather Ball, which I intend to use on whatever Pokemon comes out next. It's a Leafeon who ends up taking Cherrim down before I can use it. It's a little bit annoying, but I've got a shield and I can bring up my Toxicroak, who has Sludge Bomb, which will take out Leafeon, but he brings out his Skarmory. That's not a problem because we've got Omastar, who will be doing damage with Ancient Power. Sky attacks will be resisted by Omastar, so I don't need to commit a shield. I just need to watch out for Flash Cannon. Other than that, I can just fire off Ancient Powers at Skarmory. I get to another charge move before Skarmory can get to a Sky Attack, which is great. I'm loving spammy Pokemon. This should take Skarmory to very low health, and this pressures him to using another Sky Attack on me. I'm not going to shield, I'm just going to save it for a Toxicroak. Omastar goes down, but Toxicroak can just come out and fast move Skarmory, and I've got a Sludge Bomb ready for Leafeon, which will one-shot him, and I've got a shield left to spare. That's it, let me know what you think, and I'll do a set of 5 battles with this team to see how they handle Great League.